Alright, third try, take 3. So I am going to mention up front, I've already read this a few times enough to know that I'm supposed to skip all of this until we get to the setup, which I believe should be at the top. So, to get started, NPC server needs rights. Whoops, what am I doing? Alright. So, temp NW and Gmap has it. Also give rights to the location where you want to store the files to be copied. Where you store the files to be copied, which is your intro. So we're good on the right section. Now, they're in the folder config, just so you guys can see that. We have level 0 intro.nw. Doesn't need any Gmap stuff because it doesn't have a Gmap. So, now that we have that all good, we're supposed to download this. First one, check to see if NPC server had the rights. 2, check to see if server options had the rights. Great. 3, open up the zip folder. So we have the zip folder open, instance right here. So I'm going to do the classes first, since NPCs first does not seem to work. So I already know that we have to start with the instance part here. Renaming it instance. I'm not sure it says that anywhere. Let's go back up to here. Copy all the files you specified to a temporary folder. Oh, no. This is just saying what it's doing. Okay, my bad. It actually does tell you creating a new instance type involves adding the following to the main instance manager NPC. Then you need to create the class that controls the instance. Well, if I have to do that, that means I have to have the NPC first. And then create the class second. Oops, I forgot to delete this. So let's delete this, pretend like I did not have that. So we'll add instance manager. And I'm going to stick it in the intro start. So that's good. 4, added the NPC instance manager. Exactly spelled like that. Actually, 4 was recheck the website and out needed to have NPC. So this would be 5. So great, we added the NPC instance manager, then we go back to the folder which has the NPC in it. Apparently I already have up. So 6, add the exact script from text file to the instance manager. Great. Let's go to the script. Apply. So seven received errors. Let's put that in PHP. Great. 8 to 10, the errors were not there. Okay, so we're good with the instance manager for now. Let's check the website. to see if there's anything else to do with it. Check the website first post to see if there was anything next on the MPC instance manager left. Alright, good. So okay, let me reread this. You have a quest which can be completed by a group of 3 players. Each group of 3 players needs their own private set of levels so the others don't interfere with the quest. The script will clone the levels, take care of the changing links, as well as deleting the levels after you're done with them. An example of creating an instance. Does not tell me where I'm supposed to put this. When you create an instance, it does a couple of things. Specify links. Talking about links. For each level, basically all my stuff is in one folder, so it should be fine. It's in the specified levels. Wait. Each level specified. If links inside the level point to a level which is being copied, those links will be updated to point the level inside the instance. If the links link outside the links link, I think it's if the links are outside the instance, they are left alone. For each level, a small NPC is inserted. Alright, so we were told not to put the small NPC into each level. So it doesn't really tell us if it does it itself, which is why Kujo stuck this already into all the levels. However, I am now told we do not have to do that. So 10 became confused with if the level.instance needed to be put into each level since it did not say. However, it was later discussed we did not. Okay, that's good. Moving on, creating new instance type involves adding the following to the main instance manager NPC. So let's add this to the following. Oops, close that. So here's our instance manager script. We are going to add this to the following. Now I must assume, let me put that down, 11 added the following from the first post into the instance NPC instance manager. Assumed we should, I guess I could say, no, whatever, redo. Okay, so we're gonna call this intro map instance. Used to be Easter map. Just so we don't get confused later on. Used to join Easter 2K. I could just copy this. So let's name this intro instance map. Good. Apply this again. $13. We'll do 14 first. Received this My bad. On applying. Not HTML. Alright. So we're good with this for now. Everything looks the same. What was I going to do? Oh. Actually, we do need to copy and paste this part. So we change these two lines. Good. Alright, so this is good. Then we go back to the website. Did not want to do that. 15. The website with next step. Alright, so you then need to create the class which controls the instance. Simplified example from the Easter event. So it doesn't tell us if we were supposed to look in the text file here and create the class, or create the class using this. Actually, I'm going to assume we create our own class first. So 16, assume we create our own class for the instance we are trying to create. Good. So we will copy this. And we'll create the class that we stuck in the NPC script. The intro instance map. 17 created the class named in the NPC instance manager. Whoops. And we named that first. We named that intro instance map. Let's make sure that if there's capitals or not. No capitals. So we have intro instance map. Great. 17, 18. We pasted everything from the first post under the second, under the first example into the class. So we pasted this, number 19. I don't know why we're using we. Should probably do I pasted. Okay. So we're on what, 18, 19. We are going to change this to change Easter map control to intro map control. Make sure we keep the capitals to try and keep with consistency. Okay, 20. It looks like we are supposed to. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, we copied all this. Great. Okay. Looks like we were supposed to change This to see fitting, assumingly. Really?
It's 9 o'clock.
Pretty soon, okay. Before doing, that sounds alright. What was I going to do? Very top area. Enter prepare. So, intro map control, good. Levels, I don't think. Okay. 21. Changed. This used to say Easter. 2. We'll do levels 10. I don't know. Alright. Good. 22. Click apply. Oh wait, no. It's changed 10 minutes to 1 hour. Pretty sure that was 3,600. But yeah. Okay. Alright, 10 minutes to 1 hour. Great. 3. No, we need to be concise. So, Madrid to great. So we click apply. Good. I don't think that was an error towards everything else. I don't think. Let me check again. Good, okay. No errors. Great, the instance map is done. The only thing 24. I assume the last thing to do was this file. So we're going to check the website once again, which I seem to have hidden. Alright, I already did that. It's telling me to make sure I close the instance. I have absolutely no clue what that means. It's talking about Gmaps. I shouldn't have to do anything with Gmaps since I'm not using them. Alright, so we are back to the setup. It says change the setting in Instance Manager to suit your server's temp path and unstick location. And then just modify the Easter example, which is commented out. So I guess I didn't actually have to copy any of these, which makes no sense to me right now. Alright, let's recheck this just in case. Okay, so then upload the scripts and attach the archive. So let's erase this. Last part of the archive. So this is the last thing that we did not touch. It's called instance. So it's not telling us to do anything in this. So actually it's lowercase class. So we are copying this whole thing, stuck it in. Great. So we've done everything that we can. I am going to do unstick me. Since version 6 sucks, I am going to try and use an old folder that I have. Which is it, Growl? No. This is an old version of Growl. Which is V5. Okay, so it's under all Growl. Everything. Oh, guest. Okay. So this should not. Rosetta. What? Okay. Apparently I need to download something per V5. The thing about version 5 is I can open up 1 or 2 different accounts as long as I'm not on the same server. That's not very helpful actually. What if I want a guest account? I don't know if that works. Oh, you know what? I do have another account. I just have to try and remember the password once this is done finding software. So, while this is happening, I'm going to finish eating my brownie. Great. Why didn't it turn on? That was helpful. Let's try this again. Make sure this doesn't show anything. Great. I believe Clark Jester 2007. Run a guest. crap! Oh man! Whoa, these look totally different from version 6. Actually, very different. Well, yeah, very different. What are they? Are they like deleting voice from version 6? Whatever. Anyway. So, thank you, version 5. What the heck? No! Get rid of it. Stop it. Stop it all. Yes, I do this every time. Just like turn everything off because sounds suck on Growl. It's kind of laggy. Wow. Why is it so laggy on version 5? Dude, I could totally... Alright, you know, I'm done messing with that. Okay. So, thank you, version 5, even though Stefan says that you cannot log on twice with Growl, even though I've already said that you could, and now I'm showing that you can, even though it's really slow on version 5. Oh, I got 4 hours left. Yeah! Server mode, you totally rock, giving me those 4 hours. Anyway, let's warp my other dude to intro. Whatchamacallit? So, he's in intro start. That's great. Warp to intro start.mw. I've totally seen myself enter into there. Let me say something. Warp to 3030. So, let me move down a little bit. Okay. So, everything is set up. I obviously see myself in this screen because I could only program it to hide the player for the person that's there. So obviously you won't see yourself and you shouldn't see other people if there are other people in there. This is not working. Put 29. Tried using another account. Had him enter the instance. I used my main account to also enter the instance. Only the level not warping to the player. So, end results 30, even numbers awesome, equal attempt 3 failed.